Hey guys, it's Lori here.
Hey, it's Matt.
And today on the Impossible Marriage Minute, we are talking about expectations. Have you ever had it where you want one thing to happen and then you're with another person, whether it's your spouse or a friend, and then they see the same situation and they interpret it a different way? And neither one is sinful, but they're just different, and all of a sudden you're at odds. Expectations. Matt.
Well, yeah, we had, more than one of these kind of instances this week. There was a particular day, Wednesday, which is our date night, that we just had a lot of miscommunication that seemed to be happening. And one of them, which kind of got us on this trail, like, I went to the store. It was after putting the kids to bed. I was going to go, and we had to pick up a couple of things. And I'm like, well, if I'm here, I might as well make sure I at least look over the shopping list and get the stuff that we might need for the next couple of days. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing a good thing. No big deal. I'll try and make it quick. But what happened was I got home about 35, 40 minutes later than what Lori was hoping for. And given that it was our date night, it was something that really kind of made her sad because it was this loss of connection. But in our conversation here, we started talking about, okay, why was it that my default was to kind of do the thing that I did, was to take the extra time and to try and serve the family, whereas you were really hoping for kind of this social connection, this deeper connection between us, this emotional space, this social space, this just hanging out date night. And it got us talking about some of the ways that we will kind of default turn toward particular gardens in our decision making. And that can sometimes lead to these places where an expectation, even if it wasn't stated, is not always just automatically met.
And if you don't know what Matt's talking about with gardens, you can go back to the metaphor mountain. But it's essentially that Matt and I are both gardeners on our metaphor mountain. And there's 7 different gardens of relating. There's the family garden, the social garden, the spiritual garden where you find spiritual disciplines, emotional, social. So for me, I was so frustrated because I'm like, how do you not see that I need time with you? We run ourselves ragged between work and kids, and this is the one time where we just get food, and we're still at home because that's what we do, but where we're actually intentionally together. And so for me, I'm like, I'm right, and he's like, I'm serving the family, I'm right. And we're not literally yelling those sentences at each other, but I was like, why are we not getting it? And so I went, okay, let's put this in metaphor mountain. You were probably in family garden. You're trying to cultivate the family. You're trying to care for the house. You're trying to serve us. And, the core need that is you're trying to, remove some barriers is probably safety for us, seeing us, desiring us. And so in his mind, he's right. In my mind, I'm like, oh, heck no, family garden. I'm
Is that enough
out.
Of that one?
Family. All I have is kids ripping on me all day long. Well, for my time when I'm with the kids. And so I was like, I need social, fun, and I need rest. That's the core need, that I need the barriers removed. So I was stuck, Matt was stuck, and we were head to head. But to actually put it into the metaphor language, the mountain language, I was like, oh, you're not sinning, I'm not sinning, we're just different. And so he said we need to do better at our expectations and say, okay, this is what I hope for the night, and this is my priority. I'm prioritizing the social garden. And maybe you don't have to say that, but actually it'd probably help us nerds. Maybe it'll help you guys too. Would that help you, Matt?
Yeah, well, and I think we've tried to do that since that time to really say okay, this is what I'm hoping for tonight.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a social connection. I'm hoping to have just some rest, even, whether it's the garden, whether it's the core needs that people are talking through, to start to set expectations, not on a particular specific incident that happens, but on, this is the garden I'd really like to cultivate, and this is what I really feel like I need right now.
Yeah. So guys, can you relate to these gardens of relating where you guys are like, no, I'm way over here on the mountain doing this garden, and no, I'm way over here on this mountain doing this one? And does that, putting it into this sort of garden language, does that help you go, oh, okay, maybe we say these sentences before date night, before, to start the day, especially on like a rest day, where you have different expectations of rest. Can you guys relate to these gardens of relating and the miscommunication that can happen? If you can, drop a comment. We'd appreciate hearing from you, or you can email me at lk@lauriekrieg.com. All right, we'll see you guys later.